Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a boyfriend tag or meet my boyfriend, and his name is Irvings Insta, and I'm just gonna be asking him questions, and that's basically it. So I guess at first I'm gonna talk about how we met. Okay, so we went to a party, right? It was like a 15, and I went with my cousin and a friend, and we were like there for a couple of hours, and then him and these two other people showed up, and they started dancing with my cousin, like just as fun, you know, like everybody was dancing in a group, and I was like sitting outside most of the time. So basically, moving forward to that night, we like kind of met as like in the group because I started talking to Cassie, and then what song came on? Despacito came on, and we were all just like dancing to it, and then they went outside, and so then I went outside and he was on the floor, and at the time he had a girlfriend, so he was just asking for her, and I don't know what he was doing or what he was on, but he was acting really weird, and we were like, okay, this guy's chill, you know. And so then we met his other friend, his name's Anthony. Just basically we met through my cousin and Anthony because they were just, you know, dancing together as friends. And moving forward, me, Anthony, and another guy friend that I had planned to hang out with me, my cousin, my friend, and him at my cousin's house because her parents were leaving. And so we were like, okay, let's go hang out at her house. And so they came over, and that's when we started getting super close. And then later on, Anthony the next day added him and his brother into the group chat, and he was like, hey guys, we should all hang out and like go to a haunted house. And we were like, okay. So then we all planned that, and then we went together as a big group, and we met other people. I met his brother, and I met some other friend.
Brian.
His name is Brian. And moving from then, I don't know, I guess we all just like kind of started hanging out a lot, and we were all really super close. So like every weekend we'd be together, every weekend we'd all be doing something fun together. Like it was just like a big family, and like it was all just fun.
Moving past everything, me and her, we got a connection towards
Later on though, like not.
So as time went on, you know, like I moved on, I was trying to move on, and I got with her around December.
And then from there, like that's just where the whole thing started. But
We've been together for a year and
3 months. Holy shit, actually in 3 days.
yeah,
A year and 3 months now. Yeah, it was kind of weird though, because like at first we were like super like close, like best friends. Like we didn't look at each other like that at all.
It's something important, I guess, about me is that I'm gonna be a United States Marine sooner or later. I've already enlisted and everything, so I'm a bit nervous, but I'm still excited about it. So I just want to see how far that's gonna take me.
Okay, so now I guess I'm just gonna ask him the questions. Just so you guys can get to know him better. What did you learn a little bit too late?
I think that was what I realized too late. Growing up, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be. You know, I live with her for certain reasons, but I guess growing up was the hardest thing to do, especially when you don't really have much to do or you aren't offered anything. You don't have much help from a lot of people. It's just you on your own. So I think for me personally, growing up was one of the hardest things to do.
Too hard on yourself for?
I guess if I make mistakes too often, I'm really hard on myself because I'm the type of person that doesn't like making that many mistakes when it comes to that. So I try to fix it, even though I can't, but it's still something that I want to work on. That's just me personally.
What habits do you have that annoy other people?
Just joking around at the worst times.
Yeah.
That shit. If there's a fight going on or something, or someone's upset, I'll say the dumbest thing. just out of nowhere. So I think that's my biggest thing.
I think it's because he tries to lighten up the mood so much.
But I mean, I
in
say
reality,
the
it just makes it worse.
I just say that.
What do most people overestimate and underestimate about you?
They think I'm smart, but in reality, I'm really not the brightest guy. And I guess what people underestimate, they think I'm like a really weak person until they get to know me, you know. They don't think I'm capable of doing things that other people can't. So I guess everyone just thinks I don't have the strength to do things I should be doing.
What makes you different from most people?
The type of guy that tries to fit with a certain group, but it doesn't work. So I think I'm more of like, I'm just on my own kind of person.
If money was no object, where would you live?
My favorite soccer team is Barcelona, so getting to live there and watching that team play, that's probably something that I would love to do.
Like, which places in the city do you like to go out to?
Kind of music, I love rap music, especially old school. I mean, I do like some of the rap we have today, but then I guess my favorite city to go to. Big, and there's so much to see, and I kind of know my way around, but not too well. But that's one of the places I'd go to.
Is most important?
I think that's what I don't look for physical appearance. That's really not my biggest thing. Personality. That's my biggest thing.
Who is your best friend?
Oh, God. Well, girl-wise, it'd have to be my friend Caitlin. No, we just kind of just became best friends. I do have other guys who are like my brothers. So I would say my two closest people who are my friends but like brothers would be Brian Collado and Ernie. They're people that will always be there for me, even at the hardest point.
What do you expect from me?
I guess the biggest thing is honesty. I mean, she's always been honest with me, so that's really the only biggest thing, you know. She's always there for me. She always does things for me when I'm lazy to do things for her.
Which is all the time.
But, you know, she's always there for me. She does everything for me, so that's something I really appreciate from her.
What would you do if you had $1 million? Buy a GTR.
Well, yeah, you know, right? You know, I would buy a GTR. You know, that's my dream car. I don't know. I'd probably just get a nice house.
First impression of me, like what did I give off?
You seemed really shy. You know, when I first met you at that party, you seemed like the quiet type of person that didn't want to be friends with anybody. I personally thought you didn't like me as a friend or a person, especially by the way you met me. I was on the floor, God knows. I guess as we more hung out, you know, it wasn't as shy, but I still feel like she hated me.
I don't know what I'm gonna be filming next. But you guys should leave some like ideas to film for this Friday and Sunday, cause I ran out of ideas. But I'm gonna be linking his stuff, description, and hopefully I can upload Friday. But yeah, so I'll see you guys hopefully Friday, and you guys will probably see him more in more videos. Just because he's like
some of her friends.
Some of my friends, and you guys are just gonna see my closest friends, I guess. And so yeah, I'll link his stuff down below and my stuff, and I will see you guys. What did I say?
Friday.
Friday.